Could tell you that they love you when they never mean it. True love come from God in the name of Jesus. Turn my back on the king, I committed treason. Thank God he forgives, now his name I'm preaching, screaming Jesus.
2 free points to Texas Tech.
Red Raiders by 5. Christian Anderson trying to drive inside. He just makes it look easy.
Yeah, right there on the drive. He put on about.
Cooper with the ball has 7 to lead. Lyndon Wood, but he threw it away. Wanted to drop it off for Lewis, but Christian Anderson stole it, takes it down and scores. Cooper with the ball has 7 to lead. Lyndon Wood, but he threw it away. Wanted to drop it off for Lewis, but Christian Anderson stole it, takes it down and scores. Boy, it's amazing, Chris, that is the way Christian Anderson played for the Red Raiders last season, but most of that came off the bench until late in the season when it was crunch time. Chris at 6'5", Leon Horner finds himself the big man inside. But Christian Anderson can do it all.
Yeah. Kind of shared guard duties with.
Boy, Leon Horner prevents Kevin Anthony from scoring, but Horner's hobbled a little bit, and that is not what the Red Raiders need. Christian Anderson, long three is good.
Winning pedigree and player retention, and that duo right there, and building a lot of these newcomers around. And there you see with the Euro step right there by Christian Anderson.
He's got 30 points tonight in the season opener. Red Raiders have made only one of their last 8 shots, and Christian Anderson going to put the exclamation on it. Lewis in double figures with 10 for the Lions now. Here's Christian Anderson again. Lays it up there, doesn't go, but it's tipped back up and in by Anderson.
I look like
2 minutes in, 2-1.
You'll see that both of these teams do a really good job of trying to move the ball from side to side of the court. As you see, Anderson knocks one down from the outside. Goes out hard and run him off the line.
Loco gets it, and the floater's good. Anderson's got to go. Baseline 3. Oh, he made it.
Strong defense, but then there's good D, but then there's better O. Christian Anderson.
Nwoko gets it back, not this time.
The game defense.
Anderson again, why not? Already in double figures with 10.
Contest in the corner and then getting out in the break-in transition for the beautiful lay. You find yourself down 13. LSU's going to have to cut into this deficit quickly.
Boy, the Red Sea parted for Christian Anderson, now with 12 overseas.
I played for that team in Malaga. Talk about a beautiful city in southern Spain. One of the top teams in the top divisions in Europe.
That's a smooth shot. Anderson, the jump stop, the fadeaway. Give him 22.
Money. You see Anderson, shot fake, pump fake, pass fake, fade, and trust each other and see if you can win the game from this point out.
Mr. Anderson again.
Those two are locked in here early. Couple of paint buckets for Toppin. Anderson uses the shield, connects.
Some of the toughest road venues in the country, not just in this league. So you better be in a good position by the time you get to mid-February, because you don't want to go on a losing skid going into the conference tournament.
Offensive attack, but you got to get to shooters in this zone.
They are not used to getting beat this badly. Anderson, award him continuation. Banks it in, plus the foul. And you wouldn't think he's a sophomore with his poise and control, to use your other adjectives. Really settled in the offense. Why not shoot it and bury it?
I thought they got the right to. That's my opinion. You know, you got all Big 12 Big 12 Player of the Year, JT Toppin. You've got a big-time talent that's nailing threes like that, and Christian Anderson.
Make some money with
the money doesn't hurt, right?
And so it's, wow.
Oh, man. It's like you knew it was going in off the release. He has scored the last 14 points for Texas Tech. He's in his bag. Crossover, gets the man in the air, floats it up, and it bounces in. Have a half, Mr. Anderson. Not just this season, but in program history, it snapped a 6-game skid against ranked teams. That win at MSG over Duke. Anderson looks to get going in attack mode. His first points of the second half.
Young man's from Seattle. It's the 206 syndrome.
Anderson,
turn around. How about that?
How silky smooth is that?
Guy opens up early and allows himself to be a target.
Point guards are starting to force things for Oklahoma State. Anderson taking advantage. How about those burners?
Through Coleman's nose. I love this. Coleman is looking for an opportunity to block the shot, so he takes his body. And you already seen, Cowboy fans, glimpses of what this young man can be.
Lead is down to 6. A nice find as Watts finishes near the rim.
Yeah,
Oklahoma State wants to play.
I think so. I think so. And now you got to be concerned if you're Texas Tech that you don't wear out. But Grant McCaslin, when you got Anderson, you're going to push it too.
Anderson with
off the dribble,
but nylon.
See if Anthony Roy's out there. Otherwise, we're going inside. I think you go inside.
How about that?
How about that, John? Look at this.
Full court press, the steal by Curry off the Marcus. And that's how the first half will end. The Cowboys want to dig deep.
I think overall, John, their defense has been pretty good.
Anderson wide open, the find from Petty.
You said you can go to war with that freshman. I'm telling you right now.
He is perfect from the floor. 4 of 4 with 9 points. As Anderson.
Bucket getter. Miller's not had a great day. Now those guards just have to get the ball to the right people.
Toppin in close. Once again in the screen and roll. It's amazing when it doesn't work, they just reset. And it didn't look like that. Anderson able to keep his balance as he dribbles through traffic. Elbow jumper. Look at that song.
So smooth. Great.
Larry off the balance.
Oh boy. Yikes. Pass.
Anderson rising up with 2 hands. No, plus the foul. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by K, the official partner.
Anderson.
They're trying to find Toppin inside. They got him. It was a big emphasis today. Anderson.
3. Offensive rebound, Toppin to the cutter. It's Anderson. Drops it off the table for a slam.
Going against JT Toppin. It's hard to beat him with one. All right, there's the pass.
He fuels the break. Anderson left alone. From 3.
Third reversal without touching the paint doesn't do anything. And they've got to get the ball inside. I put that on Terrence Brown.
Anderson, he's on fire. Hayes. Underneath. Sanders. Another block by Toppin. Anderson 1-on-2. +1.
All right, nice pass from Traore. You got to go through the contact. The block comes. Look at Christian Anderson's footwork. He is improving all the time.
Anderson, the blow by, and the finish. Anderson in the paint. Toppin, that's too easy.
Yeah, it's way too easy.
Utah needs a basket. They haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Trying to bounce it back door. Another blunder.
Nice idea.
Ahead to Petty. Lays it in.
Right now, if you're Texas Tech, let's get a great look, and if it's not there, let's get fouled.
Anderson, a deep 3. Pretty good look. Swirls in. It's the final chapter. Crunch time. Anderson, a runner.
Just got 5 too easy.
Anderson with Cam Boozer switching on to him. A little push there by Anderson to create the space and knock it down.
Considering his great-grandfather invented the tater tot.
We owe the family as a whole a huge debt of gratitude for inventing the tater tot. And here's a huge play.
Just off that screen and drop coverage, something we showed a little bit earlier from some of the prior games.
Given everything they are dealing with by Tech. Petty no. Followed by Anderson, and it's a 2-point game. Into the paint, steps back and hits. Boy, he's crafty.
Well, he's so good at getting a defender on his hip.
Again, after Texas Tech had gotten within 2. Anderson with a long 3.
Well, that's what Texas Tech needs is for...
And good defense there by Groves. Didn't foul Brown and bothered him enough. Anderson again.
Gumba switches onto him. Deep three. Got it! And it's a 2-point game. Evans has it knocked away. Anderson in transition. It goes!
Anderson has Powell on him. He rises up and he drills a three. Anderson pops another, and he got that one too.
Just take a look at this right here. On that fake screen that Watt set, there's no
10 to shoot. Tech has already canned 6 threes. Toppin yet to score. Double comes. Anderson steps in. A rafter scraping three. It's there.
These best players just doing what they do best. Christian Anderson for the three. And JT.
Here's Toppin with it. Swings it to Bryan. Quick bouncer. Anderson wide open. Rings the bell. Red Raiders lead the all-time series, trying to beat the buzzer. Anderson jams it down. He got it off.
Just unacceptable. No backside help. There's only 3 seconds. He beats the buzzer. But somebody has to slide over. You know one thing is on his mind with 3 seconds.
Anderson step back, pop from the top. A symphony of signals from the Texas Tech bench. Anderson behind the back, a three, throws it up, and he rips the cords at the buzzer. In the first 20.
Stop on a dime. Where are you going? Christian Anderson creating the separation. But Bryan is a guy that's more than capable of earning minutes.
Anderson, he's a starter, and he hits another three. Anderson, a long three. That is clean. Number 8 for Anderson, a new career high. Program record 17 for the Red Raiders.
You know, Christian Anderson just has a little bit of a guy who I played with.
Could tell you that they love you when they never mean it. True love come from God in the name of Jesus. Turn my back on the king, I committed treason. Thank God he forgives, now his name I'm preaching, screaming Jesus.